Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your home girl, Faith. I'm sitting up here getting ready to go to work. Don't know who else is up with me. You know, this is my time. I'm over here. I just left the Love's gas station truck stop over here by my house. I had to buy myself a new headset, so I'm hoping that it's working okay and everything. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on here real quick and do my little laugh, have my little discussion as I'm on my way to work, as I always do, because at my house, I can't really do too many lives at my own house, y'all. It feels like I'm being infiltrated in my own home. I mean, my daughter's there. Her friend's no longer there. Her friend went and found her own place with her kid. So, I'm very thankful for that. So that's one down, one to go. Yeah, her friend found her a little job and she made quick work of getting herself together. So my daughter and my grandson is left at my house. And every time I try to go live or get on my computer, here come my grandson, and he's only like 6, and he doesn't understand that grandma's on the computer. So what can you do? But he is so cute and adorable. I just let him have his way. So I'm just probably gonna be doing my lives from my cell phone until I can get back to my own computer. Besides, my grandson has his little school and stuff. During the shutdown, they're doing it online, so he's using the computer for his school, and then it kind of keeps him occupied also. So I let him have it. He's the king. He's a little prince in the house. So it's whatever he says. But at any rate, I wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit to my people about these online men. A lot of these guys, when I go into these chat rooms, when I go onto these panels, some of these guys are so bitter, and I've been, saying this about them, that they're bitter, they want to sit up here and they want to hurt somebody so bad. And, it took me a while to realize that misery loves company. I've been knowing it, but I was like just kind of, guessing at it. But now I know for sure that these guys are really miserable. They're not as happy as they put out to be. They're not as, shall I say, got their shit together like they portrayed it, they got it together. A lot of these guys are like on the hinge of a breakdown because they're not getting what they want from these women out here. So what they started to do, they started taking to online and just harassing strange women that they don't know. Like, you can't just come on here and have a conversation about the issues or anything like that. And I've been noticed this. This is not anything new or nothing like that. But my revelation about why they might be doing it, that's new. And I'm a little slow, It takes me a while to catch on to some things. So you got to make some concessions for me because I'm the type of person, I'm a glass half full type person. So I try to look at the good in everybody. But I'm just noticing that there are just some people that's on here for evil reasons. Like things ain't really going right in their personal life, or they don't really feel like they have any type of power in their personal life. So they try to take power from somebody else by putting them down and making them feel bad. So with black men, it's certain black women that they target on this YouTube and on this Facebook. And it's usually someone that they was, deemed as being beneath the social structure, like a single mother. They would target someone who they deemed to be a single mother, like Sansa Ray was a single mother. I was a single mother. All my children are grown, but I raised all my kids, and there are other circumstances that put me in a position to be a single mother. But I get tired of going over the same thing. Most of my people that know my that put me in a position to be a single mother. But I was a single mother before my husband met me, because I had already had a child when my husband married me. So, that's my backstory. But my whole thing is, then you get these guys that come on here and they project their negativity onto you because they want to bring you down. And here's what I want to tell my lady listeners, any of you that this has happened to, because it's not just me. I notice that they do it to other women on here too. Don't let them get you. That's what I'm here to tell you. Don't let them get you. Because the moment that you start trying to justify your life to somebody that you just met on the internet, that's when you just gave them power. I don't sit up here and try to justify my life to anybody on the internet that is not a part of my inner circle. The people that make a difference in my life, the people that I look to every day for inspiration, it's not any of these people that's on this YouTube and on this Facebook or any of the social media. It's not you people. When I come on here, I have my message that perhaps it may inspire somebody that can relate to my experience. But I don't come on here with the sole purpose, like a lot of these guys do, of putting someone down so that I can feel better. And I find it quite odd. I find it quite interesting that these guys want to do this, that this is what they want to do. And I figured it out. I said, wow, some of these people get up in the morning time, and it's the same people every time. Every time. It's not different people, it's the same ones. They have nothing better to do than to log in and see who they can prey on and bring down so that they can feel uplifted. And here's the problem. When your sense of self-worth depends on whether or not you can bring somebody else down, then you're a sad individual. That means that you need somebody else in order to self-actualize. That's pretty sad. Me, I don't need nobody. I don't need you. I don't need nobody. I don't even need this platform in order to be self-actualized. I was self-actualized before I became a YouTube personality. I was self-actualized in my own accomplishments as a person. So, this is to just to teach others or show others what you've been through in life, or give a little information about the history of our people. It's supposed to be that sort of thing. I don't utilize social media as a tool to hurt or bring down my own people like black men have. And it's really interesting because, I noticed that it's only black men. Black men have used this social media as a tool to hurt and bring down their own women, more so than black women ever have. I noticed, I was on D. Durrell's chat last night, and I was there to support him because he was doing part 2 of his, I guess it was a debate with SKC. So he was doing part 2 of that. Hold on a second. I want to make sure that this mic is working. I hope I had the mic on, because last time I bought this thing, they didn't. Hey, Water Sniper, let me know if you can hear me. I'm pretty sure that you can, but oh, you can hear me? Okay. Yeah, because I was trying to see, because I can't even, normally when I breathe into the microphone or something like that, I can hear somewhat of a microphone feedback, but this is a new microphone that I just bought. So I was wondering if you guys were, able to hear. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, a lot of these guys come on here and this is their sole purpose is to just, utilize the platform to boost their own egos or boost themselves up, make themselves feel better off the backs of someone else, and usually it's another black woman, and usually their target are black women who they deem to be single mothers. And it's really sad. It really is sad. Like I said, when I was in D. Darrell's chat room, there was one particular brother in there. He didn't know my history, didn't know my backstory. He was actually a new avatar name that I had not seen before. But he was going in, making little assumptions about my life and, oh, you're going to be miserable and your children are going to think that you're a failure in life because you failed. And I'm thinking to myself, failed at what? I have a great career. I have built myself a wonderful home. I have my children set up. My retirement plan is on fleek. So I don't know exactly what he's talking about. But, like I said, these are people that just, misery loves company. They want you to be miserable because they're miserable. And then I always, and I said this in another video, if they can't get you with any of that rhetoric, they'll throw in how you're going to be miserable because you're going to be single and lonely for the rest of your life. And, if you're a woman over the age of 40 and you're single or you don't have any children by the time you hit 40, this is the favorite black male talking point. That you're going to be miserable because you're going to be single for the rest of your life because somehow, when you hit 40, you hit the wall, according to a lot of them. You hit the wall, right? Let me get my purse and everything. I gotta walk over here to this truck. So, that's their story, and they're sticking to it. And I say more power to them. Oh, my daughter left her key lanyard in my car. I have to give it to her when I get back because I'm definitely not turning around and going back home. She should have got all her stuff. Hey, Miss Gigi. Yes, Water Sniper, I still keep in shape. You can't tell from me sitting down in this car, though. But yeah, I do my workouts and all that type of stuff. Hold on, let me get out of here. Take my little keys with me. Whew, Lord. This is my daily walk across this yard, y'all. Every day I do this. Try to find my truck. Now this long walk across this long ass yard every day, this a workout in and of itself, y'all. This is a big ass yard. They make us park in the front, and then we have to walk way to the back every day. And on top of that, this is a dirt lot too. So I'm stepping on all types of dirt rocks. Whew. Almost there, y'all. Then I'm gonna get set up in the truck. I'm actually a few minutes late today because I had to stop and buy this headset. That looks like my truck over there. And I'm walking all the way across this lot holding bags. All right. I'm gonna lay my phone down here for a second while I open up this door. Today. All right, y'all. Looks like my regular pitch. I'm gonna go around here and check some things real quick. Make sure all my stuff is hooked up right. Kick a couple of tires. Ooh, I hate going all the way here behind this truck late at nighttime. All right, that's one side of it. Yeah, last time I jumped in a truck and just started driving, and the stupid driver before me parked and let the landing gear down, didn't let me know, and I pulled off and broke the landing gear. So now I check everything before I leave. All right, this is a lock. Where's the lock on here? He ain't put a lock on the trailer. Amateurs. All right, I'm about to climb in. Everything looks good. Tires look good. Airlines are on. Landing gears up. All right, y'all. Yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna be doing my last probably from this here truck for a minute while my daughter's with me, because the crazy people have taken over. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna get my my little holder up here real quick. Get everything taken care of. Yeah, so you know, like I said, these guys, they sit up here, they want you to be miserable. Like, they are obviously miserable. And I don't have time for it, y'all. I really don't. You know, ladies, here's the thing, and this is what I say in all my videos, and I'm going to keep hammering this point home. There is no shame in being single. See, there's a lot of black men that are miserable that use this as a talking point. Yeah, Miss Gigi, it is a shame that they do that. But they like to use that as a talking point against women, you know, hoping that your self-esteem is so low that you allow them to make you feel a certain way because of your current relationship status. Now me, I've been single for just a little over a year. You know, like I said, my guy and I, we had broke up because of incompatibility issues. And to be honest with you, I would rather be single than to settle and be in an unhappy relationship any day of the week. I'm going to put my phone on a mount so I don't have to hold it. Hold on, y'all. All right, so this would, all right, that works right there so I can be hands-free. Exactly, that's all they need to know, nothing more, nothing less. You know, and my status as single doesn't mean that I failed in life, you know, and this is the other thing that they like to put out there. If you're a single woman, you failed in life, as if your entire life revolves around you getting married. My entire life is not just the fact that I was a wife, you know, and I was a wife, you know, I was somebody's long-term girlfriend, you know, and I was a mother. I am a mother. I am a daughter, you know. Those things all together don't just define me, though. There's so much more to faith than just being in a relationship. Miss Gigi said, same here. Exactly. You know, so I want my ladies to understand that when you hear things like that, you know, don't take it to heart, because they want the reaction from you that you are going to sit up here and try to justify your life to them. I don't justify shit to nobody. I just let them know, hey, I'm perfectly fine with it and I'm happy. You know, there was a study that came out that the New York Times published, and this was just last year, and it was a study on single women in the United States. And what that study revealed was that actually single women tend to live longer and tend to be happier than women who are married. And the study broke down all the reasons why. I was going to go ahead and do a live stream on my computer so that I can bring up the study. But, you know, like I said, you can look it up in the New York Times. Exactly. And we can change our mind. You know, like right now I'm in a, I wouldn't say relationship, because I don't know. I've been dating this guy for about 8 or 9 months now. You know, but I'm kind of iffy on it. You know, he wants to move forward with something more serious and I don't. And it's mostly because of me. You know, I've gotten to the point where I'm very comfortable, and I don't mind being by myself, and I don't mind living by myself. You know, I'm able to date. I'm able to get all the perks that a woman would get for being with a man without him being in my house, or without me living with him, you know. So at the end of the day, you know, I feel happier because I get to go back home and I don't have anybody laying any type of unrealistic demands on me. You know, I've done all of that before. You know, and I mentioned that in another video. It's also very tiring as a woman. And I can really understand that where that study came from, because even before I knew about that study, I had said how tired I was, you know, as a mother, as a wife, as a daughter, you know, having all these responsibilities and all these people that I was in servitude to. It wasn't until I finally got by myself that I realized how tired I was. And now I am happy. You know, when I tell people that I'm happier now than I've ever been, I'm not even joking about that. You know, I get to do whatever Faith wants to do. Nobody has no expectation on me. You know, it's just basically, you know, I march to the beat of my own drum now. It's great. My children are older, so I'm cool. The Queen of Sheba said, would I date down? I mean, yeah. I mean, if at this point in my life, and this is the other thing that I said in the video, the one where I stated money is not an issue anymore for a lot of women. Money isn't an issue for me anymore. So, you know, if I date somebody, it's going to be somebody that I actually like.
Is this the only location for the empties?
I don't know. I work for a totally different company. All right. Gia Girl said it can be rewarding, but you forfeit yourself. Exactly. Water Sniper is asking the ladies, what is dating down for the ladies? For myself, it's basically dating below your social status and dating below your pay grade. You know, that's the textbook definition of dating down. So that's what hypergamy basically is. Hypergamy is a woman dating above her social status and above her economic status. So dating down would be the opposite. Let's see here. I had okay. I want to spray my stuff down. Yeah, I always spray my little chuggy truck down before I get started. All the little stuff that I'm going to be touching on a regular gets disinfectant spray sprayed all over it. But you can't be too careful with this rain. Queen of Sheba says, my sister picked up this white guy, dusting him off, and now they're married. I mean, it depends. I mean, if he's the guy that makes your sister happy, then more power to her. Because another thing that study brought out was that there are women that are in situations where they're married, but they're not happy. They're taking on the bulk of the work in the marriage. So, you know, women, we have to start thinking about things like that, you know, when we're going for these relationships. You know, I understand we want to get the bag and we want to live these comfortable lifestyles. That's all well and good. But think about it as far as longevity. You know, do you really, really, really want to, you know, risk being unhappy just to get the bag? Because all money ain't good money. I cannot stress that enough. And being happy is more than just a dollar sign. And I learned that the hard way. Yes, I did. I learned that the hard way. Let's see here. Start wiping down everything. Get my situation set up here. With these disinfectant wipes. Trash bag started. I don't know, this is just me, but I got to wipe my truck down every day before I leave. I don't know what the last person did up in here. I remember one time I got in my truck. Now, why would he park his shit in front of me so I can't get out? You know, this guy's an asshole. First he come over here, he worked for a whole nother company, asking me about empties for his company. You know, I can't. Some of these people are stupid. But anyway, I just got thrown all off of what I was talking about. Yeah, I saw one driver come up and park in the parking lot. I was getting ready to get out my car and start my day in the truck. That was when I was working the day shift. And I saw this guy He did this, y'all. I kid y'all not. He was sitting in the truck getting ready to leave out the truck. He scratched his finger in his ear. Then he picked his nose. Then I saw him reach behind him and scratch his behind. Then he touched everything in the truck. And ever since I saw that, I've been in here wiping food. And this was even before that corona. But this is before the corona. I started wiping my truck down. Because these men are nasty. I had to come in here behind these guys, farting in the truck and all this type of stuff, picking their nose, probably sneezing all over the steering wheel. Shit. Not me. Okay, I'm almost done with my little ministrations. I'm sorry y'all have to see my whole routine. I was intending to go live before I got here, but then I didn't want to be on the road and driving and get into that little hot spot where I always get cut off. So I figure now as good a time as any. I'm just sitting here preparing to leave, and it takes me forever to leave, y'all. Because doing this every day, this is my little routine. I'm wiping everything down. I'm still. Okay. I think I got everything. Let me know if I missed a spot. Yep, I think I got it good. I just got to do my computer work, and then I can be off. Let's see here. Yes, I'm going to keep this trailer. Come up. Okay. Got my computer work done here. Oh, there we go. And now since I done had my hand all up in that stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and hit my hand sanitizer one time. Cool. All right, y'all, I'm gonna have to turn this light off because I can't drive with it on. You know what it is. Turn my headlights on. I usually don't like to drive with the camera facing me because I really don't like people seeing what I'm doing in the truck, because I might want to pick my nose and scratch my behind. I'll be in here doing some of everything. But it's okay for me to do, you know, because my stuff. Wipe this dashboard down too, because it don't look too clean to me. All right. Oh no, Negro. You ain't finna go. I'm finna go. You had all this time while you were sitting here to go, and you decide you want to go when I go. Yeah, we'll see. Speaking of going, let me make sure I got the right paperwork. before I pull all the way the hell off. Of course, I need my glasses because they write this stuff so little now. Don't laugh at my glasses, y'all. Okay, yeah, this is right paperwork. Yep, just had to make sure before I leave the yard because sometimes they will put the wrong trailer on the wrong truck and I ain't got time for the drama. Alright, so anyway, back to what I was saying about these guys in the industry that love company. There's no secret that these guys will sit up here and they try purposely to bring people down using the social media. That's what they come here for. And you know what? The greener you are, the newer you are, the better. Just like there's a group on Facebook that I just joined where the guys are, seeing women for the first time that don't know anything about this whole gender war thing. They have a little inkling of it, but not to the point of what they do over here on YouTube. So these women are coming in and they're doing their regular thing, how they do. And the guys are coming in fresh meat. I mean, they might as well just be salivating and saying fresh meat. And they go in on those women, calling them single mothers and losers and all this other type of stuff. And whenever you see stuff like that, whether you be a man or whether you be a woman, you definitely want to call it out for what it is. And that's some bitch-made shit. Shout out to, what's his name? Alan Roger Curry, ARC. He called it for what it was. And, I can respect men that are pretty much their own men, that they're their own selves. They're not afraid to call out bullshit on both sides of the aisle. Me, I'm the type of person, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a damn about you being nice to me or any of that type of stuff. If you see I'm on bullshit and you call me out on it and I think it's justified, then I respect it. I don't respect people blowing smoke. Hold on, these comments are coming up. Cheer Girl says, I was told about a man who did that at a job and after that extended that hand to introduce himself. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about when he I talked about the guy that picked his nose. Yeah, I can't. These guys are disgusting on this job. As Gia said, predators and abusers out there. Exactly. Then that's exactly what they are, And I can pretty much attest to that. They have it in them to do this to the women that they don't know online. They're probably doing this to women that are in their real lives. They're probably very mentally and emotionally abusive. And I think it was Water Sniper. I saw a comment from Water Sniper where he said that first it's the emotional abuse. No, yeah, it's the emotional abuse, the mental abuse, and then after that, the physical abuse is not too far away. And I find it to be extremely accurate because that's exactly what they do. They're passive aggressive in their abuse where you can't do anything right, and that's emotional. That's emotional abuse. Then the mental abuse comes when they start, the verbal abuse comes when they start calling you out your name. You're a bitch, you're a hoe, you're worthless, you're no good, you're a loser. That is the verbal abuse portion. And then after the emotional and the verbal abuse, the physical abuse usually follows. And it's so sad that, there's a certain segment of these type of black men running around and they don't understand how sick they are. I say that they're sick. I supporting his channel and the debate that he had going on with SKC. And there was mental abuse, that verbal abuse. One guy, I was on Bernard's channel earlier yesterday, and they were in there, doing their usual thing. And one guy got angry at me, and he thought it was going to be a great idea to floss for his friends and say, "Oh, I bet you your pussy stinks." That's verbal abuse. And so I'm looking at my screen like this guy is actually wanting me to argue with him about my pussy. Like, who does this? So I told him, I said, well, I guess my pussy smells exactly like how your breath smells. It's just crazy. And I feel like I'm being reduced to a teenager, to a elementary child when I get caught up in conversations like that. These guys are sit up here and say just anything. Water Sniper says what he actually said that out loud. Yeah, he actually said that out loud, and it was like, well, no, he typed it. I mean, he wasn't on the panel. He was in the chat room. But he basically, typed in the chat, "Oh, I bet your pussy stinks." And I'm like, what the hell? And like I said, I don't really see women doing this to the men. Women don't typically go up to the men and say, "I bet your balls smell like, piss," or some shit like that. We don't do that. Yeah, it's still the same, Water Sniper. It's verbal abuse and mental abuse. And like I said, they do this all the time to women that they don't even know online. And it's basically, to get a rise out of you. Is basically to make themselves feel better about their pathetic existence. Gia Girl said, many interactions with grown people. Lately it seems like I'm back in junior high school. Exactly. It's exactly like junior high school. And I'm wondering if some of these people aren't teenagers, because I can't really, I don't know, but later on when they start coming on their camera and you start seeing that they really are grown people, it's like, who raised you? Like, you sit up here talking about single mothers and the awful children that come from single mothers, but they don't realize that they are exhibiting the exact same Pookie and Ray Ray behavior online that they're talking about. They're the real Pookie and Ray Rays. And every day they prove my point. Every day they prove, just like the whole street harassment thing. This is street harassment, but it's just online. And every day they prove me right. Like, they can't even say that they don't do this stuff because I'm living proof. And the stuff is documented and recorded online for all eternity that they're harassing women in this manner online. And like I said, I don't see the women doing the same thing that the men are doing. Women are not concerned about the men's marital status. We don't ask a man if he's married or not, if he's a baby daddy or not. We just don't ask that. Oh, Gia Girl, these are people you dealt with in person? Acting like this? I cannot imagine. Now, in person, I don't know if I would be able to contain myself. Because you see these big old guns, these big guns right here, I would have been to knock somebody the hell out. In person. That's crazy. And no, these ain't no anti-arm ham hocks. These are actual muscle arms. And I don't understand why my arms are so muscular. Probably because I've been cranking trailers for about 10 years. Wow, Gia Girl, I cannot imagine. And you ran up on people like this at your job? You know what? I reported a driver one time for harassing me and you know, creating a hostile work environment to human resources. But you got your misogynistic men at the job that lose their mind and forget where they are for a second. And those are the ones that I have no conscience about reporting to HR. You know, if you felt it was good enough to take the risk, then we gonna see what the gamble is. And they always end up getting written up and losing their jobs because they can't control themselves. And that's a damn shame. You would think that they would know better than to bring something like that in the actual public, I mean, offline. I'm thinking that this is just something that they do online. I'm getting all these notifications, guys. Yeah, so, you know, I don't know. I would just say, you know, just don't give them pleasure. Don't give them what they want. Because they constantly say little things like, you're going to be alone, you're going to die alone. And it's supposed to trigger an emotion in you, or, you know, make you feel inferior, or like you lost something, or that you're a loser in life. And I'm telling you right now, you know, ladies, don't let them get you. You know, in this day and age, being a single woman is no longer anything to be ashamed of. Okay? Not being married is no longer anything to be ashamed of. As a matter of fact, as a whole country, the marriage rates have gone down for everybody. The marriage rates have been at an all-time low for black people. Black men are not even getting married like that. For them to even sit there and be disingenuous about it and try to shame you for the fact that they're not marrying anybody, but they're promoting punk and dumb, should tell you the mentality of who we're dealing with. And again, it's not all black men, because I don't feel like Water Sniper's like that. I don't feel like D. Terrell is like that. You know, there's quite a few black men that I've noticed in these spaces that aren't like that, but they are so few and far in between. And the idiots, they are the loudest and the dumbest. And they go on their platforms and they just spew this hatred and this hateful energy out. And it doesn't benefit anybody. You know, when I was married to my husband and, you know, in servitude to my family, it was an honor for me to do so. My husband, he reciprocated to the point where it didn't feel like work at the time. Because like I said, it wasn't until I got by myself that I realized that I had been working and running myself ragged. But when you have a good man that reciprocates, gives you those back rubs and, you know, takes you on those vacations and caters to you, it does not feel like you're doing a lot of hard work. You would happily serve your family. Because I know I did, and it's just my experience. But it does take a toll on you physically without you really knowing it. So when that study came out saying that single women, especially single women with no children, live longer than married women, I couldn't believe that. Because men don't realize, and I'll say it again, and I said it in my last video, men do not realize what they're getting when they have a good woman. And I put emphasis on good woman. They don't realize what they're getting when they have a good woman. When you can come home, your house is clean, the children are clean, they're, you know, well taken care of. You got food on the table every night consistently. That's what I did. That's what I provided. That's what I brought to the table. So, for all the men that want to know what women bring to the table, that's what I brought to the table. After your long, hard day at work, that's what a wife like me did. And, it was appreciated by my husband. We were young at the time. Like I said, I don't know what our marriage would have been like had he lived. But, it was good. It was good. Now, the relationship that I just got out of, it was good. But I entered into that relationship for all the wrong reasons. Both of us were single parents. So, it was kind of like a Brady Bunch situation. And I love my stepchildren even to this day. I still keep in touch with them. But, we never got married, even though I still refer to them as my stepchildren. I have a stepson that I literally feel like I raised because I was in his life from the time he was like 7 years old. So I feel like I raised him. I was there for like 15 years of his life after that. So he's my kid too, I feel like. But putting it all into perspective, I did a lot of work in both of those situations where, I had, got my CDL and I started driving trucks and different things of that nature. And I quickly went from being at home with him and the kids to being off on the road when our kids got older and they could take care of themselves. And contributed, to, the household financially. And I also, when I came off the road and he just needed somebody to sit there and broker loads for him and his fleet, I did that too. Even though he had other brokers that he worked with more than he worked with me. But I could do those things. These are things that I offered and brought to the table. So, I was a helpmate in every way in both situations, in both of my relationships. So for black men to sit up here that don't even know me from a can of paint, and they want to tell me about my whole life, they're really just projecting what they hope my life is like because they want it to be miserable. They can kiss my ass. This is the middle finger. Because I know exactly what my worth is, what my worth was. And I found it to be very, very valuable, priceless. Okay? What I brought to the table was priceless. And women are the prize. Let me just throw that in there. Because we do so much. Like, I wish, like right now, I just go to work and I just pay bills, okay? And I come home. That is so easy to me. Do you realize how easy it is just to get up, go to work, and pay bills, and not have to worry about any of the other stuff? You got somebody else worrying about it. I didn't realize that when I was in the relationship with the guy that I was engaged to, I was getting up, going to work, paying bills, and then clocking into my second job of making sure that everyone was fed, making sure that the household was nice for everybody, making sure that the kids were together. I did all of that. I did majority of that. Anybody that got sick, I was the one nursing them to health. So, women are the prize. If anybody was ever confused about it, now you know, because now that I'm punching the clock and I'm not having to take care of everybody, I'm seeing how easy it is just to punch a clock, do your job, and come home. That shit is so easy when you got somebody else taking care of everything else. articulated before, but I think, I have gotten it articulated at this point. Women are definitely the prize. Men, your money, it don't buy you love, it don't buy you happiness. Money don't take the place of physical work that's done in a relationship. That physical work that you put in, that you put out, that is priceless, because not only is it time consuming, but you're extending energy. When a woman gets up every morning, okay, and she goes to work, and she comes home from work, and then she also has to extend energy into making sure that the children are okay. She has to extend energy into also making sure that the house is okay, it's clean, everything is in place. She has to extend energy into making sure that there's food for everybody to eat, everybody's eating, everybody's okay. That is energy. And not only that, it's not only just physical energy, but it's mental energy. So how is it that women are not the prize again? If in this day and age, we are doing both. Black men expect black women to be superwoman. And I think that came up on Custer's panel when I was talking to, I forget what the gentleman's name was, I forget. Once again, I'm not really good at remembering everybody's avatars. I have to deal with you on a regular basis before that relationship happens. But, he mentioned that, a lot of black men expect black women to be superwoman in this day and age. And I did, make the point to say that a lot of black men, you all sit up here and say that you want this old-fashioned woman with all this old-fashioned ideology. She's got to cook, she's got to clean, she's got to be a mother, a nurturer, take care of the kids and all of that. But at the same time, you also want your woman to be able to help you financially, take care of the household. So you want an old-fashioned woman, but you're not an old-fashioned man. Because old-fashioned men back in the day, they made it so that that's the only thing the woman had to focus on. Now, I'm going to be honest, because I've had it in both scenarios. The scenario when my husband was alive and he was the sole breadwinner, and all I had to focus on was home. I could do it, and it didn't feel like I was losing a lot of energy, even though I was extending a lot of energy doing it. But I didn't feel tired all the time in that situation, because that's all I had to focus on. He made it so that that's all I had to focus on. But in that other situation that I was in with my ex, that wasn't all I had to focus on. I had to work and then come home and do everything else. I was literally superwoman. And so I was tired and didn't even know. Belly Wink says, is Floyd Mayweather the prize then? I don't know. Give me the backstory on Floyd Mayweather. Belly Wink says beautiful women and rich men are the prize. Belly Wink, there are beautiful women that do not do half the things that I just stated. There are men online right now that sit up here and complain about coming home, no dishes done. They're sitting up there doing their nails lazy on the couch, but they're just beautiful fools. So please spare me, unless you guys are going to change your talking point and move the goalposts again. Because see, on one hand, you say that black women only care about being beautiful and they're lazy and we don't do anything when you all, sit us down and take care of the house. But then, all of a sudden, beautiful women and rich men are the prize. So y'all gonna have to make up y'all minds. And I consider myself myself to be a beautiful woman, by the way. And I had a man that had money. And it didn't impress me at the end of the day. At the end of the day, the incompatibility was enough to make me say, I want to be happy. And life is too short for me to be this unhappy. I left. So, the prize is being happy. Ladies, the prize is being happy. Do not put your health at risk getting into these relationships with these men thinking that you're going to live this comfortable lifestyle, because it's not what it's cut out to be. You may live comfortably or whatever, but this guy, he's going to put all these stipulations on you, what he expects of you, and you had better meet that stipulation, even though he may or may not reciprocate. And they feel like the money is the reciprocation. I'm just going to be honest with you. They're arrogant about it too. Very arrogant. They feel like the money is the reciprocation. And I came from that. And there's no changing that mindset. That money as reciprocation, you will find yourself feeling alone and you are in a relationship. And that's how I felt. I felt alone. I'm doing everything. I'm extending everything of myself. But you think that this money is a reciprocation. No. All money ain't good money, and life is too short to be unhappy. Once again, that New York Times study that came out back here in 2019, I believe it. I believe that it's true when they say that women who are not married live longer. I believe it. Because now that I'm single, and I haven't been single very long, it's been just a little over a year. And I'm going to tell you, my health has improved. My health improved. My whole outlook on life improved. I'm happier. You know, I feel like I can conquer the world now. And I thought that, being in a relationship, that, that would make me happy. But it didn't. Just being in a relationship with a man just to say you got a title, oh, I'm engaged. I did that whole I'm engaged thing. And it felt good to wave around a little title. But at the end of the day, that's all it was a title. At the end of the day, I was miserable. It just was not right. He was not the person for me. I was not happy. He was not happy. Neither one of us was happy. Because we weren't compatible. And that's what I'm talking about. Ladies, you're going to have to make a decision. Being single is no longer something to be ashamed of in 2020. There are so many other single women out there rocking that same boat with you. And I've seen women, that have gotten married and been divorced several times. I know a friend of mine that's working on her fourth marriage. So, there's something to be said for, just sitting back and waiting for the right person. Because I see a lot of black women, what we do, we like to settle. We settle too much. And in settling, what you don't know that you're doing is you're taking away a piece of yourself and a piece of your happiness. And I believe that does eventually heal you in the long run. People underestimate the power of being happy. Right now, as women, we put a lot of stock in being able to put on airs like we're happy. We put a lot of stock in pretending to everybody else that we're happy. lot of stock in throwing around these titles. My husband, my fiance, we put a lot of stock in that. But then when you start peeling back the layers, you realize you ain't even happy. And that's where I feel a lot of women fall into that category. And that's why there are a lot of women. There are women that do cheat on their husbands. You know, infidelity isn't just on the side of the men. Infidelity isn't just something that black men do. I've seen a lot of unhappy women who are married screwing around on their husbands because they ain't really happy in that marriage. And my whole thing is, why get married if you're going to sit up here and screw around? It don't make no damn sense. Why make the commitment? Why waste your time and theirs? So it goes both ways. Belly Wake says marrying your equal is better than marrying rich. Yeah, I would say so. Belly Wake, in this day and age, money is not a factor anymore. You know, I can see if this is back in the 1960s when women didn't really have a lot of options to make money. But now everybody has an option to make money and take care of themselves. So now money isn't a factor anymore. Women don't have to settle anymore. I've been saying this. So yeah, in this day and age, women, look out for your own health, look out for your own happiness. And money, it ain't gonna make you happy. You think it is. You think that being rich is going to make you happy or living a certain lifestyle. But when you start peeling back those layers, you're going to end up just like all these other women out here that I see. I see you. I know some of you. Cheating on your husbands because you're not really fulfilled in that relationship. And like I said, why waste your time and his? And then complicate things more by bringing children into it. And the children grow up, they see you guys don't really like each other. They're not stupid. Got a lot of that going on. There was this one guy, he's an architect, and he worked for my Uncle Benny. My Uncle Benny has quite a few businesses in Chicago. And this guy's wife was going around cheating on him while he was out working. And he was a good guy too. You know, he didn't cheat. He took care of his family. You know, he just wasn't a very attractive guy. He wasn't what you call the charismatic guy. And the woman that he married, she looked like your typical high yellow, mixed girl texture hair, you know, big booty, big titty, you know, trophy wife. That's what he had. And she was sitting up there living a very comfortable lifestyle, gave him 2 beautiful children. But she was unhappy. She was going around cheating with anybody and anything that she liked, that she thought she wanted to cheat with. And this is what you end up with when you get women that are only looking for the bag, and they're not looking at, okay, are we compatible? Because like I said, once you get the money and everything else, once you get it, it's just kind of like, okay, what else is there? You're going to find out there's nothing else. That's it. You got the lifestyle, now what? Now you're unhappy. Now you feel lonely. And it's not lonely because he's working. It's lonely because y'all not compatible. And let me just emphasize that. Compatibility and attraction, lust, all of that stuff. Y'all sit up here and downplay But nothing beats raw attraction. Nothing is ever going to compete with raw lust. Nothing, nothing, nothing. If you all are not compatible, if you don't have anything in common, it's going to kill your relationship because you're not going to be able to stand each other. And I see a lot of people in these marriages just doing it for the kids, or just doing it because you got money and assets together, and he doesn't want to give up his, and she doesn't want to give up hers. It's a mess. Stop doing it to yourselves. That's the reason why, we need to bring back old-fashioned courting. We need to bring back actually getting to know people for real, outside of what they look like. Because me and y'all, if you were being honest, all y'all ever do when y'all meet a woman, y'all sit up here and y'all look at the woman, you look at whether or not your penis gets hard when you're around her, if the booty is big, and if she fits the trophy wife category so that you can brag about her to your friends. Men, you guys do the same thing too. Y'all are on that superficial, braggadocious, I got to, have the hottest ass chick because of my money type thing. Then when you guys get her and she turns around and embarrasses you because she really didn't like your ass to begin with, then you're sitting up looking stupid. And now you want to get online and harass innocent women like myself that didn't have shit to do with none of that. Get online and harass innocent women like myself. Want to get all up in our drawers, talk about pussy, stinking, and all this other type of stuff. We didn't do none of that shit to you. We was not the woman that cheated on you. We was not the women that rejected you. Now you need to tell them they pussy stink or something, But the women that didn't have anything to do with that, y'all need to leave us the hell alone because we have shit to do with that. I'm not a representative or a placeholder for you to just, oh yeah, now I'm going to take all my frustrations out on this stranger online. That's what a lot of you all are doing. You guys are very predatory and very weird. Sick individuals. But like Water Sniper said, first is mental, emotional abuse, then it's verbal abuse. And then if you're in an actual relationship with a person, it turns into physical abuse. That's the slippery slope that some of you males are going down with this. And then the minute the woman calls the police on your crazy ass because you don't put your hands on her because you are abusive, then you want to sit up here and accuse black women of being in how can they say, in collusion with white supremacy because we don't call the police on you because you a woman being. This is y'all logic and reasoning, by the way. This is why I say y'all need to get some psychiatric help. And ladies, don't let them use that as a shaming tactic either. If a man is being physically abusive, call the police. Lock his ass up. Like I said, black women, we do not ask black men in these spaces about their marital status. We don't ask them whether or not they have children because we don't give a damn like that. But we know who gives a damn and who don't give a damn. Those that ask the most questions, they give a damn. Belly wink, Pookie types, abusive women. No, Belly wink, it's not just Pookie and Ray Ray that are abusive. You got Dirty Dick Rig out there with the good job. You know, he went to school, he got his bachelor's degree. And he might have gotten hurt by a woman or two. He also, you know, does the Pookie and Ray Ray activity. Water Sniper says, would you marry a man who made less money than you, but you are happy with that man, or marry a man who made more, but you are not genuinely not happy or attracted to him? That's easy for me. I would marry the man that made less money, but he made me happy. Like I said, life is too short to be unhappy. A person can always make more money. That's the way I see it. And then how much money does it take for you to really be happy? That's the other thing. Now, I will say this. I'm not going to marry somebody that doesn't even make enough money to take care of themselves. Now, there is, you know, some sort of a cap that you have to put on it. But a blue collar guy, yeah, I would consider a blue collar guy, yes. Why not? I would rather go that route and be happy than, you know, go with a rich man chasing a certain lifestyle. I'm not attracted to him, and I'm not happy. That's taking years off my life. Do you realize how stressful a situation it is to wake up every day knowing that you're not happy, and every day you got to figure out how you're going to sell to this person that you actually like them? That's stressful. This is why those women die faster than single women, because they're not being true to themselves. Women start being true to themselves and start going after their happiness the same way that men do, we would actually live longer. But I have made up my mind no more of that. I think that a woman can be happy with or without. Like right now, the way my life is set up, I don't have anybody that I can say that I feel that strong of a connection to. Yeah, I drive, well, I do cross the border. I go from Phoenix to California every day, and then I come back. So basically, I'm basically a line haul regional driver. What was I saying? Yeah, but right now, as far as what I'm doing right now, I'm cool. Like I said, you know, I feel more in control of my life. I feel like I don't have a lot of heavy burden on me. Sorry about that. I was getting an internet call. Hello? Oh, wow. This person is really trying to get a hold of me. Well, anyway, I guess I've been on here long enough. I've been on here like an hour and 20 minutes talking about this, and, you know, just basically my whole message to the ladies is this. I don't want you guys to take any of this stuff to heart. When you see these guys going into their mental, emotional, verbal abuse online, don't give them what they want. Don't let them shame you by saying, oh, you're going to be alone for the rest of your life. It It is no longer, I will repeat, it is no longer a shameful thing for a woman to be single in 2020. Everybody is single. Marriage is at all-time low all across this country. Black men are not hooped up in their damn selves. So these men that are sitting up here saying these things, they're just doing it so that they can get a reaction and a rise out of you. And when they can't get a reaction and a rise out of you by using those old talking points about you being single and alone, worst thing that can happen to you if you're single, then they'll start making derogatory verbal attacks against you. They'll say stuff like your pussy stinks or you're a loser and all of this other stuff. And they don't even know anything about you. So, don't let them get you. And just be happy. One thing that I do know is the people that are sitting up here constantly wanting to see what you think about something, of what your life is like, they're the ones that care the most. I don't see black women as caring that much. When they say that they're going overseas and they're going to get all these women from other countries, what do we say? We say bye, right? We say goodbye. But who keeps coming back to see who cares? They do. They keep coming back to see if somebody cares. And I'm telling you, that act in and of itself is a very sick and emotionally, how can I say, it's a very sick individual that does stuff like that. Because in my opinion, if you're going to go, just go. If you say you're happy, doing what you're doing or overseas or dating interracially, then go and do that and be happy and leave the women alone that you say that you reject. Now, it's so crazy that they say they reject us, they reject us, they reject us. But they keep coming back to see if we can. And make no mistake, when they come back into these little spaces that they know that black women are in, and they make their declarations, we're leaving and the women overseas are better. They're making these declarations to hurt you and see if you care. That's all it is. Because if they were really happy, they'd be somewhere with, whatever, foreign woman or white woman or whatever. Not even thinking about us. Because we're not thinking about them. As a matter of fact, I noticed this about black women. When we're in a situation where we're comfortable and happy, we're not really into asking men, hey, this white man over here is so much better. I don't really see black women going online doing that. Black women don't sit up here saying, oh yeah, this white man is so much better. Oh yeah, I went to this foreign country and the foreign man was so much better. The women that are in foreign countries doing whatever they're doing or in interracial relationships doing what they're doing it and they're not looking back. They're gone. They're not even caring about who cares. They're not coming back to see who cares. But the black men that claim that they're out here doing this and doing that, I don't think they're happy because they keep coming back to see who cares. They keep coming back to see who they can hurt with the information. I don't know what it is. So, just keep that in mind when you hear these guys with the same talking points over and over and over again. They're miserable. And misery loves company. Alright, that's it for now, guys. I'm about to check out. It's been Faith Jones coming at you with another one of my videos. Like the video because that keeps me on top. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.